understand is that my kid is in there, and I am taking him home.
Hal, hear me out, please. If you take Parker out of here, I will prepare a formal petition and submit it to family court on Miss Tenney's behalf first thing tomorrow morning, and Carly will have full custody of Parker by tomorrow afternoon.
Temporary custody.
Don't count on that. This is very serious business. No one is grandstanding. And I'm sorry it's come down to this, but either you recognize Carly's custodial rights, or I'll have no choice but to follow through legally.
Fine. Swell. I recognize that Carly is Parker's mother. She has rights. Are we done now?
Then you'll allow her to take Parker home tonight?
Why should I? I have custody of Parker.
Legally, by court order?
She can see him anytime she wants.
That's all I wanted, Hal.
You've made threats to prohibit my client's access to her son. We can't ignore that. Now, if we're going to proceed on a good faith basis, she needs to see him and take him home tonight.
Not with him. My son is not going home with him. There we go. Here's this young man. As good as gold, ready to go home. Brand new. Yeah, don't touch it too much.
Better?
Take your son, Carly. Let's go home.
Come on.
Hey, John.
Yes.
We still have some things to discuss, and
I can see that, yes. Hey, come on. We'll take a look up here, Parker. I'll show you some doctor stuff.
Hal, can we take this down a notch, please? Nobody has to go to family court, right? Everything was going fine with the joint custody agreement we had.
But if Hal walks out of here with Parker tonight, how can you ever assume that he'll stick to any agreement?
He is my son, Montgomery, and you are not getting your hands on him.
Why do you keep making this about Craig? I am Parker's mother.
The court is going to take into account the fact that your circumstances have changed, Hal. Your living situation is not going to take precedence over Carly's right now. You recently separated from your wife, right?
Oh, so he filled you in, did he? Well, so what? Carly's divorce record is worse than anybody's.
But your situation has left Parker without a secure home. Where are you living?
What difference does that make?
A lot to a court. Plus, you have a heavy work schedule. In comparison, Carly has a relatively secure home life where Parker will get lots of personal attention.
What about what Carly's pulled in the past? I'm the one that stood by that kid. I'm the one that's comforted that kid when his mother took off for Hong Kong. I'm the one that's dealt with the nightmares ever since. No court is going to take that kid away from me and give him to a woman who walks out for months and then comes back to live off a crook.
No court is going to see Carly's time away as abandonment, no matter what her past mistakes may have been. There is nothing in your life as a divorcing father that will give you precedence or upper hand in this case. Now accept that, because that is how a family court judge will most surely see it.
Hey, you know something? I think this young man would like to spend a little time with his old man.
Thank you for the cogent analysis, Hans. Hal, why don't you just hand Parker over and avoid all this legal maneuvering? Reasonable here, Hal. Either hand Parker over now or face legal consequences, and Carly gets primary custody of your son.
How could you do this to me?
Do you think I wanted this? You were the one who came storming in here telling me I would never see my son again. Now, he needs you in his life just as much as he needs me. I know that. But I cannot let you keep him away from me just because he got hurt at the playground, Hal. I went crazy in Hong Kong. You know that. I risked my life to get back to him, and that is the truth, whether you believe it or not. Don't you see how unfair you're being, how you push people away? I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to come out that way.
You're out of options here, Hal. Don't be foolish.
Hey, listen, everybody. Let's remember that we've got a mixed audience here. We got some young voices and some old voices. It's just one night.
One night. Barbara and I signed divorce papers today.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
I guess that's why I'm hanging on so hard to him, John. It's like he's the only family I've got left.
You trade one night for many, many nights. many, many days. Otherwise, we're going to play tug-of-war again. We don't want to do that. We've been through that, right? Well, it doesn't help anybody. People get the wrong idea. They have resentments. They hold things against one. One night, Hal. That's all we're talking about. One night.
Hal, it's much better this way than getting a lot of court officers and social workers involved.
This is what you really want?
I just want my son.
It was a smart decision, Hal. You did the right thing for your son.
No goading, Craig.
Well, I guess everything's settled. Can we leave?
Yeah.
This isn't over. You break up my marriage. Your punk son almost gets my kid killed, and now you want to take him away. You're gonna pay for this. It's the last thing I do.
You threatening me, Hal? Again? In front of witnesses?
Daddy loves you more than ever. I'll see you soon, okay?
Take care of your head, slugger. No funny business. I'll report you to the court myself.
Thank you, Cass.
Oh, I'm happy
For
I'm happy to help you. Can I have a minute alone with Craig, please?
Good night. I don't know what to say to you.
Well, I promise you to get your son back, and I keep my promises. Now can we go home? Huh?